Hi everyone! If you remember, a few weeks back I showed how to make these printable paper lanterns that you can find in my website. I've been playing around with the design and I just added this new set of bat, cat and owl lanterns that are just really fun. The basic construction of these lanterns is exactly the same as the other ones, but there are a few tricks to how you add the details like the wings and the ears and such. So I decided to make a tutorial for each one. This video focuses on the cat, and there are links in the description for the bat and the owl videos. So these are all the pieces that you have in the cat pattern. This is the main body of the lantern, and you have the two bases. These are the ears, and these little shapes that looks like a bow tie is for the whiskers. We should see in a minute how to do that. So you can see that I already folded it. So it's all ready. You can also see here there's a writing that tells you where to put the whiskers in. So let's make the whiskers. We'll put this aside and the bases as well. So like in the bat, these are shapes that you kind of that you fold over, right? Because we want them to be black on both sides. So fold over and glue it. Spread the glue. This. Yep. And second one, you can see the fold line is right here, and you can follow it. And we'll put some glue in. And just spreading the glue with my fingers like this. Now, the idea with this shape is that after it's glued, you just take your scissors and you cut out whiskers. So you can just cut it straight, and it's kind of part of the point is that they're not even, that they're kind of messy. Yeah, and in different angles and stuff. They're just there to be cute for the kitty. Okay, that's one. And I'm actually gonna, yeah, and there's the second one. Just, don't cut it till the end. The idea is that this part, you have a bit of paper here, so it still remains one piece that you can stick in. Right? So just going quickly and haphazardly. And there we go. 2 whisker pieces. We'll put them aside. We can put this one here so we can remember how it looks. And with the ears, again, it's a fold over piece. So we just find the fold line, follow it, and hope that we cut it straight. I didn't. And let's glue. This one. And bring the tips together, fold over, and glue. Okay. Now, like in the bat, you can see that the shape is not completely identical. And this little round part, I'll bring it, this part is the inside. So this is how it's going to sit. Now, These are, okay, so here we fold these for the gluing, right? And make a little cut, just like in the bat. You can also fold it over actually, yeah, for more of a shape. And add a teeny bit of glue. It's really good to do this part before you start gluing the body, because then you get you just give time to dry before you add it to the lantern. So it's nice to have it in this stage. Just do all of this folding and stuff at this stage. Okay, we'll kind of fold in the tab a bit. Ah. Add a bit of glue. Okay, and put this aside to dry and start working on the body. So, like in the bat, like I said before, we have a place where we need to add the whiskers. So I'm going to start with this area. So I'm just going to put glue in and add the whiskers. They can go all the way in or a little bit off. I'll add some glue on top to sandwich it and close it, and then you can also see how we have our eye, right, coming whole. And yeah, we can shape them a bit more afterwards, but now it's best to kind of leave it there and just let it dry for a bit. Add this more whiskers here. And yeah, and again, we can kind of play with the angle if we want to, just to make it more playful. And closing this down, making sure that it doesn't actually, that it doesn't glue to the paper around, because that sometimes can happen if you have too much glue. And he has whiskers. Yes, cool. So now we just close the rest of these and complete the lantern as done with the other ones. Very simple. Okay, so we have the shape with the whiskers, and let's attach the base. Again, we're going with opposite tabs. So we start with this one, and remember that because of the extra weight and width that the whiskers add, this area is going to maybe be a bit more tricky. So just have patience with it and all will be well. Yeah, okay. Okay. Now, as I done before, I'm just going to push these ones in, right? And do the gluing from the inside. So put the glue in, pull this a bit into place and done. Pull this one a bit into place and done, and it's glued. And we just add the base from the inside, right in place. There we go. Gently push it in. And now we just do these tabs here. Put them together and hold it for a bit. Done. Check this one. No, very good. This one. And last one. Okay. So we have the tabs and the cute kitty face. And now we're going to add the ears. So again, we just put some glue here on these tabs and place it here and hold it just for a second, and then we'll let it dry. And you see that it's standing really up straight, but we can fold it a bit later to give it more shape, right? For now, the important thing is to put it in place and let it dry. Okay, so the cat is dry now, and we can kind of push the ears a bit into place. They're very nice, big kitty ears. I'm gonna give them a bit of a squish here in the end, so they'll be a bit sharper. And you can also play with the whiskers a bit. This guy has messy whiskers. So again, for the handle, we're just going to give this little piece of paper some feet to glue. I'm going to put some glue on them. And it's right here. It's one. Hold a second. Okay. Hold again. Okay, and we'll do the other one as well. So just so you see, just put it in there, and we're done. I hope you enjoyed these lanterns. They're kind of silly and quirky and just fun. I will say they're not the most useful lanterns because they are so dark, but they do have a nice glow, especially the eyes. And they have a benefit of looking great in daylight as well. And I figured they also make great little candy baskets. If you're interested, you can find them and more printables in my shop. The link is in the description. I'd love to hear what you think about these guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.